What's up, everybody? True Internet coming at you today with a One Piece discussion or theory about Zorro and if he will obtain a Black Blade or obtain two or obtain three Black Blades by the end of Wano Kuni. I'm of the assumption that he will obtain at least two Black Blades and that he will gain the other later down the date. At another arc, whatever the case may be, or maybe he gets all three here. But I'm gonna go with two, and I know two easy ways that he's gonna do this. So let's get to it for a second here. So right now, Zoro has three swords. One, the Wado Ichimonji, which is a Kuina's sword. It was forged by a legendary swordsmith in Wano Kuni, Shimotsuki Kozaburo, and previously owned by Kuina. Right, that's a sword that means a lot to him, and it's a blade that of course, Kuina can be Kuina back in the day. She died at an early age, and he's carrying on her legacy basically, and his too. Right, but that sword means a lot to him. That's the one sword that didn't break when Zoro fought Mihawk, and he had to replace his two other swords. Um, and Yeah, it just means a lot to him. And the second sword is the Sandai Kitetsu. So when he picked up in the Grand Line, it was a cursed blade back in the day that he picked up to the Grand Line. I think when they went to Logtown or something like that. I can't remember correctly. And the third one is Enma. This one he just picked up from Wano. This is Odin's blade, one of two of his blades that he picked up and was given to him, and he mastered pretty quickly. Um, and you know, we find out in this arc that blades can turn into a black blade. With a lot of training and a lot of hockey and all that stuff, and swords just grow stronger as long as the person who's using it is getting stronger as well, which explains why Mihawk has a black blade. It's just coated in hockey, um, and over time, Mihawk just became this great swordsman, and he was able to turn that blade, whatever he had, into a black blade, which is very impressive. And I think that will happen in this arc. But the way I think it'll happen is very interesting, right? Because for me, I think well, here's the thing. Zoro's gonna get back into Wano, right? Well, he's in Wano. He's gonna get back up and fight again. I think he's gonna get his one-on-one with King. And right now, Sanji's facing Queen. So Zoro will go ahead. And he's gonna get his one-on-one with King, and I think this is when he'll get one of the Black Blades. Actually, two. Okay, and this is what I think will happen. I think Zoro, because Zoro's already had his moment. He's injured. I mean, he tanked a fucking attack from the Yonko, from the Emperors, right? He tanked that attack, and right now the Minks are trying to give him a drug to get him back into the fight. And once he takes that drug, he will get back into the fight and then fight King. I think from there. Um, what I think is going to happen here is during this fight with King, he's going to struggle a bit, and I think he's going to take a loss here. When what I mean by that is, I think either the Sadai Kitetsu or the Wado Ichimonji will break. Okay, that's what I think. I'm leaning towards the Wado Ichimonji breaking. Reason being is that that sword means a lot to him. That sword means a lot to Zoro. Okay, and I think that will he'll go through a lot of emotions. I mean, that sword. I mean, he covets that sword. He loves that sword. It means a lot to him. Once that breaks, I think that'll unlock like another level, another layer to Zoro. And I think what'll end up happening is that the fox that stole she's Ryuma's blade. I think it's Shusui or something like that. I can't remember correctly. Let's see. Yeah, Shusui. I think what'll happen is once that sword breaks, that person will give Zoro Shusui, and that'll be one black blade that he'll earn, and he'll end up with Shusui by the end of this arc. Right? I think they'll gift him that sword. I know it belongs to Wano, and they want it there. I think Zoro will end up getting that sword back and earning it this way, especially for protecting Wano. So that's the first Black Blade. Now, the second Black Blade, I think he'll earn by his hockey, because that one he didn't turn it into a Black Blade. It's already a Black Blade. I think he'll turn the Sandai Kitetsu into a Black Blade. just because of it's either that or Enma, right? And I'm leaning towards Sanai Kutetsu because that sword's been around him a lot longer. That sword's been around. He's been through a lot more battles than Enma. Granted, Enma's been through a lot of battles with Odin, but not with Zorro. I think at a later arc or maybe another arc, that blade will turn into a black blade and he'll have 3 black blades. Or in this arc, Enma and Sadai Kutetsu will also turn into black blades, and that's how he'll end up with all 3 black blades. I think he'll end up turning those 2 by the end of this arc or one of them. Right now, I'm leaning towards. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna go with both of them. He's gonna turn Brothers into black blade along with Shusui, and he'll end up with 3 black blades. And I think how this will be done is with his battle with King. You'll just unlock another layer, another potential, other emotional thing with him once the Wado Ichimonji gets destroyed by King, or something happens to that sword. It has to be something like that. It's just gonna lock somebody. He's gonna turn those blades into black blades, and he's gonna be a beast. And Zoro's just gonna carve him up from there and tear him up. But that's what I think. I think by the end of this arc, Zoro, will probably end up with 3 blades, and that's how he'll get it. So I think the Wado Ichimonji will be destroyed by King. I think the person who's the Fox character, can't remember his name, will pass him Shusui, and that's his first black blade. And then from there, with the emotion and everything, and just being angry at King for destroying that sword, because that sword means a lot to Zoro. With that emotion, we'll turn those 2 blades into black blades, and then just carve down King and take him down, and we'll have Zoro with 3 black blades by the end of the arc. Anyways, that's it for me. It's a quick discussion on Zoro and how he'll get the 3 black blades. I think he'll end up getting in this arc. I know I said at the beginning you probably will get one or the other, but I think he'll get all 3, and that's how he'll get it. So let's recap. Wado Ichimonji gets destroyed. He gets past Shusui, that's 1 black blade, and then he'll turn the other 2 into black blades just from pure emotion and anger, and just go to town on King and just finish him off. And then from there, Zoro going forward have 3 black blades and just being a beast and whooping everybody's ass going forward. All right, guys, that's it for me. A quick little One Piece discussion on that. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Zoro will get all 3 black blades? Do you think he'll get 2? Do you think he'll get none? Do you think he'll get Shusui back? Do you still think he'll get his one-on-one with King? Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Comment, like, dislike the video, subscribe to my channel. We have more One Piece content. We do have One Piece chapter 1021 coming up this week, I think. I hope. I think it's on the 9th. My review for chapter One Piece 1020 is down in the description below. You can watch that if you like. It's not my greatest review, but it's down there. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have a wonderful day. Take care.